My life be like ooh ah, my life be like. Alright, hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be opening up some more pinata packs. If you can see anything by the amount of view coins, we are going to be getting a shit ton. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start off with the crappiest of the pinata packs, the launch event llamas. For anybody that's actually got this game and has really played any of it, you've opened up a few of these, and I mean, once you've gotten one of each of the founder's weapons, it's basically down to which one has the best stats, what you want out of it when you level it up. So we're just going to get some of these because I have some founder's coins saved up. I'm just going to get rid of them as fast as possible here real quick. Also, let me go ahead and plug my mic into the proper outlet so I can actually hear what's going on in my packs. And then go ahead and turn it up for myself. I hate it when it does that. So sometimes when you get to this screen, the one that you're on, so right now Skirmisher Edge is lit up, but it might go in Force of Grizzly. Sometimes when you do this, for some reason, it just decides that it's going to choose the opposite one. I don't know if that's actually been fixed, because I haven't, there was the update recently that happened a few days ago where they changed a few things. We're like recycling things. Yeah, see, I have both of these already. It's basically just pick one, and then if it has better stats, eventually I'll level it up. But I'm about to get to the point where I can get 3-star evolutions on my weapons. I haven't gotten so much that I can actually create the 3-star weapons. I'll be able to do that once I start getting towards the end of Plankerton, because currently I think I'm on like mission set 6. Page 6 of 13, so I'm about halfway through Plankerton. We're also going to head and open up all my mini reward pinata, so this will be 10 right out of the gate before we even get into the good stuff. Well, hello there. Looks like it's gone silver. I don't think I've ever gotten a gold mini loot pinata. I don't know if it's possible. Also, it sounds like that voice has changed, because I could have swore it sounded more childish. Also got the purple version of that legendary pistol that I already had. One of the dragon's ones. I think one is like... I'm pretty sure the one was Dragon's Breath that I had, and I don't know if I had the purple one before, so I won't remember what it's called anyway. If I could get a really good sniper rifle out of some of these, that would be great. That's heavy ammo is the only one that I'm missing. Well, it was the only one that I was missing, but I got rid of that stupid pistol because I hated it. I could not stand that. I want a legendary auto shotgun. I don't mind going through ammo really fast because I go around, I loot it all up. I'm usually stocked full of ammo for the most part. I just go and I loot everything on the map before I start whatever it is. Or if it's like a survivor or destroy the encampments, I'll get to that. And then I'll go and do all my looting after I reach this 5 or 6, whichever one it happens to be. Also, I want to talk a little bit about how some of these work. It would be easier if I could, like, switch between all the different gameplays and stuff like that, but some things just... So, there are a few things that I've noticed that some people don't necessarily get done properly immediately. I kind of want to be quiet for when I open up this, but I'll talk about the encampments in a minute. Silver. Gold. Damn right. Alright, blues, 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 blues. Got a golf club, got a survivor, another survivor, some founder's coins, 50 of them, another survivor, copper enforcer, another survivor, defender, or no, those are defenders, yeah. No, that's a survivor, those are defenders. Survivor, legendary bolt, god damn it! I already had the bolt. I got rid of it because it was a piece of trash. Legendary shotgun or legendary sniper? Let's go sniper. Because I haven't had one yet. Copper scoped dragonfly. The copper freedom's herald. Legendary wall spikes I already had. Copper hunter killer. Nice. Legendary wooden floor spikes. Those are the ones I wanted. We got another legendary survivor. Oh boy, that haul out of that one. That's going to be great. These two are definitely going to be the big points. It'd be nice if I could get them and then just keep the other stuff. So we're going to make gold, and that's going to give me some stuff. Hand it over. That's not what that's... It said, I'm proud of you. But the text read today, it's all about you. It's all about you, girl. Okay. Go with the epic. Assault rifle. Got a copper trooper. Pretty sure I already had that one. I think all of my survivors and defenders are completely maxed out all the way up, even through epics. I know I'm pretty sure my legendary survivors are done too. Maybe? Epic tool or epic axe? Oh, let's get tool. Copper Warhammer. I've already got the Founder's Warhammer, so whatever. Also, my tongue is going to slip quite a bit when I'm doing this. Anyway, talking about the encampments. Just to let you guys know, they glow like a mystery box, okay? In Nazi Zombies, you can see it across the map up in the sky if you look. It fades to and from, so sometimes it won't be visible, and then you look and, oh, Legendary Ceiling Zapper. Storm Chaser's Revenge, sweet, and a choice. What are we getting a choice from this time? A legendary axe or a legendary tool? Well, I just got a legendary axe. I don't want to get the same one, and I don't think I have a legendary tool, so let's get the tool. Copper Husk Stomper. That's pretty neat. Alrighty then. Now we're moving on to... Well, let's get another launch event llama real quick. So yeah, if you're doing that... If you're doing Storm the Encampments, or what is it? Destroy the Encampments, there we go. If you're doing that, they glow like a purple mystery box up in the sky. And you can find them that way. You can easily just jump through the entire thing super fast and then be done with it. I got the legendary version of that, I think. So I won't even need the Founder's one. Alright. I think when it gets down to it, I might save 3,000 of them, because they had that legendary one, so if that ever pops up again, I want to be able to get that. Pretty good. Still not great. Well, not, like, super fantastic. Might get something I don't have that would be really good. There are definitely a few epic weapons that I would like to be able to get my hands on. But if somewhere in these I could get a legendary shotgun, that would be fantastic. Because or if I could get a legendary auto shotgun, or even semi-automatic shotgun would be fantastic. Because I do not like pump shotguns. The shotguns in this are not like the spaz in Modern Warfare 2. No, it's not the best. You want the AA-12 from Modern Warfare. God, I remember destroying in that one. There was that one map that took place, like, in this downtown, very urban area. And I remember there was, like, a comic book store that you could go into. And there was, like, a big chained fence area. I remember... Oh, that was great. That was when shotguns were secondaries and you could dual wield them. Fantastic. Love the AA-12 on that map. I remember when I first unlocked the Model 1887s and got them dual wield, I felt like such a badass. It was great. Also still need to get a good tactical ability for my my Outlander. Because I've gotten tactical abilities for Outlanders, or like I've looked through and I've read some of the collections. Like I was looking specifically for a tactical ability Outlander. None of them are really that good. There's one, I think, that gives you like a little bit more knockback on your anti-material charge. And I mean, up until this morning when I got my Outlander, the 3 stars, and then you get the backpack on them. They're so cute now. There really wasn't a need for that. I mean, you'd have to have a high-level Outlander just to be able to use that, or a specific Outlander that has that ability, which... Of course, I did have the Outlander that has that ability. I use him for my missions now, since my AC is now up to 3 stars. I actually just unlocked the 3 stars for that, so now I'm working towards 3 stars for weapons and traps and stuff like that, and then I'll be working 4 stars for him. Oops, silver. Go gold? Nope. everything that comes out of these that's green and blue, I've pretty much seen before. There might be like one weapon that I haven't had yet or something like that. And actually the mini loot pinatas are better for the really low level weapons because they actually have a higher chance of just giving you the common items, which are the gray ones. When you smash these, you don't really get a whole lot of common. So the level 1s are actually, for some of them, are rarer than the legendaries. Obviously I haven't gotten tons of legendaries of everything. I've still got a bunch of rifles missing. I've got the 2 pistols that I put away. One that I might as well keep now. No point putting it to collections if I already have one in there. Might as well just level it up and use it. And then, I don't know, maybe eventually when it gets to the point of I've got items and XP to spare, I can max it out and put it away. But the gun is not that great. The Founder's Pistol is way better. But when I play, I go by ammo types anyway. So rather than being like, oh, I need a sniper and a shotgun and a pistol and everything else, I like to have them in their respective areas. So I mean, a pistol with shotgun ammo and then a pistol with pistol ammo, which, I mean, pistols can be the small, the medium. I even have, not as an actual thing, I don't have the blueprints for it, but in one of the maps I went up to the top of a church and got one of the like, it's that mini rocket pistol thing. It's like the small weapon of mass destruction or some crap like that. The explosion isn't very big, but I mean, for a pistol, it explodes. I forget what that used. I don't even know if that used that specific or any actual ammo type. But yeah, I go by ammo types when I have my weapon. So I want something that takes up shotgun ammo, something that takes up small ammo, medium ammo, because there's no point in just having max shotgun ammo forever, which is what I've had recently because I haven't had any good shotguns. And I'm not going to bother using the legendary one that I got because I hate that thing so much. I do have the Founder's shotgun though. There's a copper blooper. Get rid of that. At least I think that said blooper. A sickle? No, a sickle's not going to tickle. A copper stop axe? I don't think I've had that before. Or maybe I even have. It looks really interesting. It's a stop sign somebody carved into an axe. That's funny. I love that legendaries have higher durabilities as well. That's great. I think it's like an extra third of the durability that epic weapons have. I remember first starting and picking up some weapons that were common and rare and using those, and they died so fast. I had a shotgun, I think, that was rare, and it was at like half health. I used it to kill like 20 husks, and then it broke. You guys could turn gold, that would be great. Again, it's just like a thing that pops into your mind. Like, I feel like doing this changes it, but I feel like every time I hit it and it becomes silver, I should let it stop swinging and then hit it again. I don't know if that's... Obviously, it's not something that they would just put into the game and be like, yeah, you wait for your llamas to stop spinning, and it actually has any kind of effect, because when you swing like that. I want to get one that I turn silver, smack it, and see how fast I can actually smack it again. Because otherwise, usually when it turns silver, I like to sit there and wait for it, but we have a lot of llamas to get through. The choose ones on the rares are kind of annoying. Also, game is frozen. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't crash while I'm doing this. And hopefully my damn footage doesn't get corrupted or some crap. So it got silver. You wait for it to stop. And then we hit it again. See? It turned gold. What was I telling you? It's great. Give me something good. Give me a legendary Bearcat. Or the legendary Bearcat variant. Copper hammer hot. Hammer's hot? Hammer shot. Okay, there we go. Mythic personal trainer or mythic inventor. I have a mythic personal trainer, I think. So we're going to get mythic inventor. Maybe I already have one. Yeah, I do. I have a mythic lead for my personal trainers. I know because I think yesterday I unlocked the slot for him. I was ignoring it for a while and I was like, you know what? I should just slot this guy and give myself a ton more health. And I did. See, look, you wait for it to slow down spinning and it turns gold. It's great. 2 grays out of a golden llama. It's terrible. Just terrible, I tell you. It's awful. Nobody should ever have to deal with this. Come on. Why'd I have to keep picking these stupid chips? I'll take an epic spear schematic, though. Copper skewer. Haywire storm? Is that a shotgun? No, that's a pistol. Get more legendary pistols. See, so because I go by ammo type, that Founder's Pistol, I don't even bother using it because the Nocturno takes small ammo. Why would I have 2 weapons that take the same ammo and then bother using the one that's worse? So I just use the Nocturno for all my small ammo needs. I don't see any trees, though. This is going to get really tedious. Give me more loot. Yes, I am. Goodbye. That is all she wrote. I wonder how long candy actually falls for if the fast forward increases the amount of candy that falls. Or increases the rate at which the candy falls. Yeah, shut up. Turn gold. See? See? You wait for it to slow down, and it turns gold. It's fantastic. Look at... Oh, smash the golden pinata. Feels so good. Get those grays and greens and blues out of my screen. I want to see the purples and oranges. Alright, here we go. Some purples. Ooh. 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 Ooh, baby. Baby. No, no, no. Don't take that off my screen. I wanted to... That... It was so nice. It just... It looked so good. It's the scar. Survivalist Jonesy. I don't think I've ever heard of him. Might have gotten him as like a random one. That it didn't make me pick. Why does it make me pick these ones? Let me pick my legendaries. I don't give a shit about the other ones. Maybe the epics, kind of, but I mean, got enough epics anyway. They're basically just to fill collection slots, because I'm not going to be using epics. Unless they're survivors, then I use them in my survivor squads. Ooh, look, it turns silver, and we wait for it to, and then we hit it. Oh, damn it. Well, obviously it's not going to work every time. Maybe there is a timing to it. Like, you get a slight change. Also, I've only ever gotten 1 legendary hero. Or no, I've gotten 2. Duh, because I had the ninja and then the outlander. I think I put the ninja into collections just because I knew that I really wasn't going to ever bother using her too much. I mean, she was exactly identical to the one that I can't put in collections. Why use her? Even though she does look better. We'll go with red pistol. I already got the legendary of that. I don't need the blue one. All these greens and blues need to get out of my face. Chopping something? Yes, chopping you. I feel like Small Soldier had a line like that. What was that in? Was it? I think it was between the father of the guy and then the tech expert. Maybe was he on the nail thing? Were you gonna nail something? Nailing you? Something like that? I don't know. It was something related to that. All sold out. Oh no. We can claim 5 of those, or we can buy more of these. Yes. I'm not even paying attention to how many this was. How many was this? We had 10 of the other ones. And then we had... Yeah, so you wait for it to stop spinning. Yeah. So we had 12, 13 before we started opening these, and there was like 2,300 about. Mercenary Jonesy or Striker AC? Let's go Striker AC. Oh, really? One legendary survivor. Fantastic. That's great. It's just turn silver and turn gold on for me. I need something other than goddamn survivors. I actually don't have enough legendary survivors. I still need a ton more, but I have enough for now. Give me something better. You didn't turn gold, you bastard. Pretty good. Not good enough. Come on, blue eyes. No, I don't want anything blue. Get all the blue crap out of here. Unless it's like a laser pistol with some blue on it, or one of the laser rifles. That would be great. But not the laser rifle I already have. Yeah, like the legendary variant of that would be great. I got the goods, but I need more goods. I need the greats. I need the epics. I need the legendaries. I shall. Take it all home. I'm gonna put it in somebody's butt. What? I didn't say that. You don't see any trees. You are the tree. Be the tree, llama. I think it's interesting how the lower levels of things, they don't even have like fun names. They're just like, this is a pistol that's semi-automatic. We'll call it a semi-automatic pistol, and then later it's like, this is the quick fire. Yeah, with all those survivors, we can start working on getting the right special abilities out of them. So like increased shield and trap damage and crap like that. Increased range damage is great, like that. Well, we got 150 more of these bastards to open up. Okay, so we opened up the one founder, the 9 minis, the other 2, and then the extra founder, and then we're just doing all of these. So we do 200 of these bad boys, and then we'll have the 13 of the other ones, and then however many founders we have left over. So we're working to 213 currently, and then the founders coins that you get out of 200 of these. So we're probably looking at around 243? Oh no, 233. 13, yeah. We're looking at about 20 founders coins. Yeah, 200 founders coins. No, yeah, 2,000 founders coins. Where's my mind right now? It's waiting for the legendaries. That's nice. I would like the legendary version of that, please. Not swinging for the fences. My candy's gonna go outside. I wonder if at some point they're gonna decide, like, you know those pinatas that we have? Why don't we actually make candy one of the items? It would be such a waste for people that have opened up tons and tons of pinatas before they added that in. Maybe if they made it like based off of your level or something like that. Like if you are a certain level, you get a ton of candy when they switch it over. I don't know what the hell they would use candy for. Doing medieval on you, yes.
Nice silver.
Yes, nice silver. Turn gold, fucker. I think it's funny I get XP and or XP boost for myself and XP boost for friends. I mostly end up playing this solo. I'm not gonna give my XP boost to randoms, but I still have tons and tons of XP boost. I had barely even... Well, I probably used about a third of the ones that I got at launch, but I keep getting more out of pinatas and stuff like that, and mission rewards and all sorts of other stuff. So I've still got a bunch of XP boosts. That's the first time I've heard him say that. Please bunt when you pull out the bat. Pretty sure I got rid of the majority of my legendaries except for the Doom Hammer, which I had 2 of.
Can I have an axe too?
No. You can have this one though. I'm feeling lucky. You're not lucky. Okay. You're a silver llama, not a gold one. You're not special. Should probably drink some of my soda. Oh, I don't think I've had that shotgun before.
Oh yeah.
I mean, when I get the rare ones that I haven't had before, I know they're going to collections. But it's nice that I actually have something to put in collections. All the rest of this green and blue crap, it's already filled in. The only thing I can do with this is get rid of it for all of the crafting of stuff that it gives me and the XP. Which, I mean, I'm going to have a lot of XP. Definitely going to get my AC up to level 30, because he was at 29. And I think I was short a few thousand XP.
That one's not good.
I think all of my characters are maxed out except for my AC, but he's 3-star. All the rest of them are still 1-star, and then I have my other Outlander, which is a 2-star, and he's maxed out. I've got to decide which weapons I'm going to be taking to tier 3, because I only have 3 guns that I bothered getting 2 stars to begin with. And the other ones, I mean, pure drops of rain are quite rare compared to how much you can consume them. Like, the XP and everything is no problem, but the pure drops of rain, you don't really get them too much unless you get them out of, like, mini loot pinatas. So the best way to actually get pure drops of rain, I found, is to, well, obviously pick missions that have pure drops of rain, or help people with storm shield defenses, because I've gotten quite a few pure drops of rain drops from mini loot pinatas, from helping people with their storm shield defenses, because that's the best way to get mini loot pinatas, is you get 2 pinatas for storm shield defenses. Sometimes you get 3, because I helped somebody out with a level 6 storm shield defense in Stonewood, and I got 3 pinatas out of that one. If I could get some gold, that would be great. I mean, I didn't wait for him to stop shaking. I'm getting impatient. Power base Nox. Pretty sure I have all these guys already. Somebody was actually playing as a Nox in one of the last games that I played. I wonder if they got him legendary. Legendary heroes are so rare in this. They're way too rare. I mean, I'm still getting tons of legendary guns. I've gotten 2 legendary heroes, and it's sad. Also, I'm not sure why I lose my train of thought so easily. Maybe it's just the way my mind is? I don't know. When I'm focusing on stories and stuff like that, oh god, it just races all over the place. I mean, I can stay on task and decide what I'm going to be doing for specific things, but I don't know. I'm not fantastic at doing commentaries. I mean, after a while, I can just sit there and rant for a little bit, or if I actually get a topic I can rant about, that's great. Oh, how many more of these we got? 120 left? Can I just skip all the regular ones? Kind of skip the silver ones too? I want there to be a faster fast forward for this, because honestly we're just sitting through all of these really dumb ones, kind of getting a little bit of loot out of the silver, and then just waiting for the gold, really. Fleetfoot Ken or Ranger Deadeye? We'll get a Ranger Deadeye, because I remember I picked a Fleetfoot Ken before one of the other choices that I've had in the same video, and then I know I've picked one before. Oh, Fleetfoot Ken or Ranger Deadeye? Well, I wonder which one I'm going to go for. Probably the one that I didn't just get in this opening already. Give me legendaries, damn it. I know I've already had Red Riding Hood as one of my survivors. The nice thing is that the other ones go through a whole lot faster, like the little ones. You don't have to wait as long to get their loot out of the way. Because it's just like, here's 4 things, or 5 things, and some Founder's Coins. The Founder's Coins really are going to do you no good. Like how the game also knows if the item that you get is better than the Founder's Coin, so you get like crappy survivors before the Founder Coin, and then you get the weapons after the Founder's Coins. The Founders are going to take forever too, because they give you more loot, but they don't give you legendaries, which I think is stupid. It just gives you epics. Stop moving. Cool. Damn it. Maybe I waited too long. I was going to say too cold. Yeah, the pinata got cold while I was waiting for it. Not a sledgehammer, I mean... Oh, what is it? The Doomhammer is the legendary one that I have, that I got twice. I think the second time was an accident too. It might have done that bullshit where it, like, it highlights one, but it actually selects the other one. It hasn't happened yet this opening, so I'm thinking they might have fixed it. They fixed a lot of stuff in the update that they did. Not a dragon, but you're dead anyway. He's not spitting fire, he's just shitting on me. All of these pinatas not giving me stuff that I want. All these greens and blues, they're going to take so long to recycle. Just the sheer volume of all of them. I just want to quick select, like, control, and then just drag over the entirety of all of the greens and blues. Fuck waiting. Hey, it turned gold. Yeah, pretty fancy. Give me something other than just a legendary survivor. That would be fantastic. Give me a choice legendary weapons, please. I would love that. Alright, we got a marksman. And you little bitch. Just a defender. Which I suppose is a little bit better than a survivor. I now have a legendary... Well, I already had a legendary sniper, and now I've got a legendary rifleman. If that's what marksman is, unless marksman is a sniper too. I don't know why they had sniper and something else. Yeah, we'll go with the sniper. Oh boy, the sheer volume of all the crap. And then there's just like the legendaries that appeared before. They're in the back of my mind like, we're here waiting for you. When you're done slogging through all the rest of this, there's the promised amount before that left. Stupid. Gotta trudge through all this stuff, and as I'm talking about that, I'm remembering the not really a scene because it was in a book. The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon, where she like fucks up and ends up going through all that mud. That's what I imagine this is like. And we've got all the no-see-ums and mosquitoes sitting there trying to bite at me. Every single green and a blue is another mosquito trying to get me, and my anxiety is just rising. Well, not so much, because I'm actually still getting stuff out of this, and I mean, I'm not really all that worried. I knew I wasn't going to get tons and tons of legendaries, but I still have some. Oh, who's Xanius? Xanius... Yeah, I was playing Dead by Daylight with Xanius, I think. Oh, no. No, we were playing this. I'm not enjoying. Give me better stuff. At least the Founder's Coins give me epic stuff, which I can just break down for more than breaking down the green and the blue. That's basically all it's for now. I've gotten all of the Founder stuff I need. I could sit there and compare stats for all of them, because I really don't like too much the way that the nature goes on your weapons, but I might as well keep one around. I think nature is on one of my guns. Maybe my laser gun has a nature eventually? Yes, give me a legendary weapon. Or a legendary hero. One with a good tactical ability, that would be fantastic for an Outlander. An Outlander tactical ability, legendary hero. I know that's a tall order. That's like the thing that you ask your grandma for. Ooh, copper dragonfly. Like the thing you ask your grandma for, and she's like, I didn't know what you wanted, so I got you this, and you're like, that is absolutely not what I wanted whatsoever, but thanks for the underwear. This is kind of a letdown, and I know you're old. It's not really your fault. Still love you, but holy damn, I'm disappointed in this. It is the thought that counts, though, I suppose, in this situation. But I mean, if it's something like, hey, I'm gonna go get you something from McDonald's, and you're like, I want this, and then they don't bring you that. You know what? That actually happened the other day. Nicole was like, you want anything from McDonald's? We're going there. I was like, yeah, here's a 20. Will you pick me up this? Ordered a number 2. Anybody that actually knows the menu, number 2 is 2 cheeseburgers, and I wanted them to be plain. And she says she ordered them plain, and then they came with all the works on them, and I got pissed because I can't eat them then, because I'm a picky eater, and I'm a little bitch about eating stuff that's gonna make me throw up. I don't get how people can eat pickles or mustard, and they were both ruining my sandwiches. Okay, when there's something that I don't eat, and it's in my food or on my food, there is no, oh, you can pick it off or something like that. Okay, it's just imagine the poop emoji, but not the poop emoji. Just like a turd that your Uncle Bradley would just lay down in the toilet. He just pulls it out and is like, you know what? Let's put this on this burger, or let's put this on this pizza. You know what? I'm going to chop it up, make it look like pepperonis. Like that weird dude from What the Night Knows. And then I'm going to try and feed it to you, and you can just pick it off if you don't want it. Well, guess what? The poop decides that it's going to like get all runny, and then its juices goes all over your pizza, and you can't fucking eat it. Why? Because that person was really just stupid. You can't pick the taste off the pizza. You can pick the item off. That's fine if it's just a texture thing. I mean, onions on pizza, I don't know why the fuck you would do that. I guess some people do it. Also said doo-doo. Back related to the doo-doo on the pizza. It's great. So I don't understand how people can be so ignorant of this fact. You can't get rid of the taste. You cook the taste into the pizza. Okay, if you want to just have a handful of olives or something after the pizza's made and everything, go ahead, stick that on half of your side of the pizza. Ask them to do that or some shit like that. Don't cook it into the entire pizza and then say, oh, you can pick it off. That's what I do. If I get supreme pizzas, you know what I do? I take a knife or something and I pick off all of the vegetables, olives, onions. Yeah, there's onions on them. And the peppers and everything else. I get rid of all of that before I stick it in the oven, because the flavor is going to stick if you cook it. The juices come out and they saturate the cheese and they saturate the sauce and they saturate the crust, and it's disgusting. You can't pick out taste. Well, I mean, you can pick out the taste. You can be like, that's obviously that's gross, that's fucking disgusting. But okay, if you stick mustard and pickles on a burger and then you slap a bun on it and stuff like that, the bun is going to absorb that stuff. It's going to get on the burger. It's going to absorb into the burger a little bit. I mean, I've even had this problem. Whenever I go to a fast food place and I order a burger plain, there's always one bite of my sandwich that I get just that little tinge of, that's absolutely disgusting, because the person that makes the sandwich is wearing gloves. They use these gloves, they grab the patty, they grab all of the other crap, the buns and everything else. They touch all of the different foods, obviously not raw, And the same hand that touches the pickles, touches the buns, touches the everything, that same hand is covered in all of the nasty juices of shit that you don't want to be fucking tasting on your burger when you order it plain, and they just touch the patty like that. I mean, it's not really that much of a problem. I'm not going to sit there and yell at them, be like, can you have the person put on a fucking new glove or something like that? I'm just saying, I can still taste that. Okay, you're not gonna tell me, oh yeah, just wipe it off, or you know, whatever, and then no, it's not fine. Okay, I'm not gonna sit there and eat a burger that had pickles and mustard on it because that's fucking disgusting. Or when my mom made salad, I was like, oh yeah, okay, I don't usually eat salad, but I'll go ahead and eat the salad because you made it for me. And I took a bite and I almost threw up everywhere because she had put ranch on it without my knowledge. I thought it was just like, okay, well, she described it. There was something white that she used as dressing, and she said that she didn't put ranch on mine. And I don't know if she was purposely lying to me or what, or if she forgot that there was ranch on it, but she was like, it's not ranch, it's something else. There was something white that she put on it as a dressing that wasn't ranch, and it didn't look like ranch to me at the time, and I smelled it and I was like, this is ranch. And she goes, no, I didn't put any ranch in it, just for you. And I tasted it and I go, that is fucking almost gagged just thinking about it. Actually did get pretty close. That's gross. Disgusting. Don't try and feed me food that I can't be eating. Oh, ranch on pizza. That's disgusting. I know my father used to put ranch in his mac and cheese. I'm fine with putting chili in mac and cheese. I mean, chili mac is... I'm not a huge fan of it, but I mean, I can stomach it. I'll eat it. It's fairly good, okay? I'll say the chili mac is good. Putting ranch in mac and cheese, though, that's nasty. I'm sorry, Dad. You got a copper raptor. I have a founder's wrapper. You have a founder's wrapper. What up? One of the founding rapping fathers. Epic rap battles of history. Also, haven't got anything good in the middle of all of my ranting. Maybe ranting does not help me get better stuff out of these. Also, who the fuck ever eats candy corn? Oh, it's one of those giant packs. I thought maybe those were a glitch and they fixed them or something like that. But nope, here they are. One of the giant packs. Whoever eats candy corn. I mean, occasionally... Okay, so people buy candy corn in fucking bulk. And people don't eat candy corn in bulk. Like, if I see a bowl of candy corn, I might nab a couple just to remind myself what the flavor is. But candy corn is a food that I just... If I eat more than a few pieces of it, I just start to feel nasty. It's a bit like eating sausage. Not actual good sausage, like German sausage, crap like that. No, like the breakfast sausage that you get that's way too greasy and stuff like that. Not the ones that they actually put in sandwiches, but the... Something about the spice that they do with that. It makes me feel disgusting after I eat one, and I just... After a while, I can't swallow it. It's not like I'm going to throw up or anything like that. It's just, it's gross, and I have no desire to continue eating anything of that. Also, we got a gold. Maybe our luck has changed. Mythic. Gross. Yeah, luck did change. Fuck that. Also, I think that wasp that I got, the legendary wasp, that's a semi-automatic weapon. Honestly, I can probably stop doing this at any time and just save up the rest of the... for when I get, like, special things like that. So, like, legendary weapon llamas or something. But we're just going to keep going. Do the 233 that we were talking about.
That'll get the job done.
Damn straight. Let's go rare sword. Short blade. Also, they don't call the kukris in this kukris, or kukris, whatever the fuck people call them. However they're pronounced. They're the dual sword things that, what the fuck, Mila Jovovich used in Resident Evil Extinction? Was Extinction the one where she meets back up with the group of survivors in the desert? Which one was that? What was it? Okay, so there's Resident Evil Apocalypse, I think, is the second one. Resident Evil Extinction. And then, was it Resident Evil Resurrection?
Can I have an answer?
And then Resident Evil The Final Chapter? Are there 5 movies or there's 6? Fuck, this is like going down the rabbit hole of the Fast and Furious movies. At least they're somewhat okay because they properly have numbers in them for some of them. Because it was the Fast and Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. What was the 4th one called? Was that just Fast and Furious? Yeah, Fast and Furious, Fast 5. The fuck was the 6th one called? Because the Fate of the Furious was the last one that just came out. Yeah, okay, I was talking about how it was easier with the Fast and Furious movies. It's not fucking easy. Some people probably know it by heart or something like that. I thought I did. What was it? The fuck. The Fast and the Furious. There's the one that they steal the thing from and Dom goes to jail, right? And then there's the one that they break him out of jail right away. The fuck was the 7th Fast and Furious movie? Now I'm pissed off. Because I thought I knew these. I think I saw the 7th one. That was the one with Jason Statham, right? Yeah, and then the 8th one, he ends up getting together with The Rock. Wait, why the fuck was The Rock in jail? Was it because he let Dom go or some shit like that? Starting to turn the corner of the... Oh yeah, because people started getting pissed off about the 8th one that apparently The Rock and Dwayne Johnson didn't actually have any scenes together. Come on, give me some gold ones, damn it. Oh, we got the copper stop sign again. Stop axe. Stop asking me questions. Let's go rare shotgun. Hardly ever get shotgun stuff. Did I get that shot? Was that a legendary shotgun that I got before? No, because I saw it and I was like, is that a shotgun? No, that's a pistol. I got the legendary quick shot. Whatever the fuck it's called. Ah, the thing is, I'm not even going to be able to properly compare it to my other weapons, though, because my other weapons are going to be higher level than that. Maybe, actually, all I have to do is compare it to the Founder's Pistol, and if it's better than the Founder's Pistol, I'll keep it around. Just so that I have a better pistol to give somebody if they want one. If they're like, I like pistols. Well, here's one. Because, I mean, before, the only reason I got rid of the Bolt and the Dragon's Breath was just because they sucked. I mean, the rare Bearcat that I had, the Founder's Bearcat, was better than the legendary pistol shotgun.
Nice.
Yes, turn gold. Give me a legendary shotgun. I've already got 2 legendary snipers. Just need the legendary shotgun. And a nice legendary hero. With the tactical for an Outlander would be great too. Come on. Legendary Survivor. You fucker!
Ooh, a guitar.
Pissed. That is all she wrote. Done with another 10. Stupid legendary doesn't even give me a legendary weapon. Alright, we got 440 more of these.
Hey.
Batter up, and you down. That one was a terrible pinata. Although I don't mind the XP. I mean, the straight up XP drop gives you more XP than if you were to break down an item in that category anyway, so... I mean, I don't mind getting some XP. Unless there's a grade that I don't have, I'd rather have that, just to put in collections. Because I've got plenty of the greens and blues of stuff that I've already gotten, I can just break that down.
Please bunt.
No bunting, but thank you for turning silver. Prefer it if you would turn gold, though. You hear that? I'm like passively aggressive. Yeah, passive-aggressively trying to get you to be something better. Epic Scythe or Epic Axe? Give me the laser scythe again or something. Copper Scythe. I already had the legendary one. I'm pretty sure I've got all the scythes done. If not, that one's going in collections right away. Because I really don't use the melee weapons. The Copper Founder one is way better than all the other stuff, and I really don't care about the big swing knockback ones, because that's not my style of play anyway. Oh yeah, I remember what it was. So they, that was the problem with it, is that if you had to pick one, and it was automatically highlighted to one, and then you went over to highlight it, it would switch the game's thought that it is now the other one, even though you moved towards the one that was already highlighted, and it scrolled across to the other side. Like, it assumed that just because you moved it in any direction, you were not okay with the one that was highlighted. Give me something good. 24-karat llama. See, like that little rifle right there. I probably already have one of those, but just in case I don't, there it is. A copper death ray to put in collections. Because I've already got a death ray. Unless that one has better stats, then I might have to switch. Even though my death ray is already evolved, I don't want to end up the end of the game having one with worse stuff. Which, oh god, this is getting like the Pokemon semantics of like, I need to do proper EV training, or I need... Is it EVs or SVs? Whatever the one was. One is something that they're born with naturally, and sometimes sucks, and then the other one is one that you train up by fighting certain types of enemies, and people, like, that was the point of the berries, which I never understood what they were for. I thought they were for, like, making them happy or something like that. But yeah, that's what they ended up being for, was, the berries, like, reduce the SV or EV of one specific thing. That way you can train up something else. So if you wanted your Pokemon to have like an SV that gave it more health, or EV, whatever the fuck, I think it's EVs are the ones that you give them. So if you want to EV train up a Pokemon with more health, then you would make it fight like a bunch of Machops or other characters that give you specific types of EVs, and then like for every 3 EV in it or something like that, you get like 1 point of health. So if you fully trained it all the way up through the EVs, I don't know what the max was, but if you ended up getting like 120 EVs for health, you would end up with like 40 extra hit points by the time you got them all trained up. Which, if you're a small Pokemon still and you just train up a bunch of EVs, so say you're, I don't even know what the proper health amount is for Pokemon anymore. Say you're level 10 and have like 40 health. I don't know if that's accurate or not. It probably is for some Pokemon. Let's say you're level 10, you have 40 health, and you just decide that you're going to grind through this one type of Pokemon that you don't have, that it won't like level you up, and it gives you EVs for health. You could double your health by getting enough EVs. I don't know if EVs were ever like limited based on level, like every level you get more EVs to train up, but I'm pretty sure I never bothered actually EV training in a Pokemon game. I know I EV trained in Pixelmon. And didn't the developer of Pixelmon get like... Didn't Nintendo get like super pissed at them or something like that? Or like the Pokemon company or some crap? Got like really mad because they were... I mean, they're essentially distributing Pokemon. Was, I think, the argument that they had. I'm not going to say they are, because I don't want people, like... I don't want to chance somebody ever looking back and be like, look, he said they're distributed. No, I'm thinking the problem that they had was that they were trying to say that they were basically distributing Pokemon. Which I will not say is true or false. That was funny. That was a legendary over that other one. I don't understand why having a lead survivor you get to upgrade. Maybe because there's less lead survivors? Like for every lead survivor you have, you only need 7 of the regular ones. So I mean, once you get 7 mythic survivors with the proper personality traits, you're good. I think the lead survivors are supposed to be like competitive or something like that. That way they're the people under them are more effective.
Nice.
Turn gold already, damn it. A choice between... We'll get Special Forces Banshee. I think I already have a Copper Bandit.
Swing.
I think it's interesting that... I wonder why they decided to have some weapons have Founders variants and other weapons not.
Oh yeah.
Because, I mean, I think it would be interesting if every single weapon or every single epic weapon had a Founders variant. So, I mean, you could either get your legendaries or all the people that were Founders have slightly cheaper weapons than you, I suppose. Because, I mean, the only difference is that it costs one less gizmo, I think it was when I looked at all of them. All of the Founders weapons cost one less gizmo to create than the other ones. And honestly, at this point in the game, gizmos are not my biggest concern. I'm to the point now where I'm dropping all of low-level ores and stuff like that. I'm not dropping all of them, but I've got like 4 stacks of each of the lower tier things, and so when I get the 5th stack, I'm just like, I'm never going to use this, and I just get rid of it. Usually try to drop it on the ground near somebody else, but I mean, if it's my inventory, I'm just gonna clean it out whenever I need to. Obviously, I don't drop like nuts and bolts or stuff like that, but like, was it the strings and the rusty mechanical parts that you get, or the twine? I drop those on the regular. Something else that I end up dropping a lot of too, I think copper ore. I drop a ton of because the weapons that I use are primarily my 2-star ones. I don't have all of them 3-star yet. Because I don't have a shotgun or heavy ammo weapon worth leveling up. I think a wasp is actually medium bullets, which crap. Because I need one with heavy bullets. I don't need a medium bullet sniper rifle. I've got a medium bullet LMG. Which does eat through ammo really fast, actually.
Oh, strum away, maestro.
The only reason that I would need a medium bullet sniper rifle that's really good is for defenders, because you can have more medium bullets. So if they can get the DPS out without consuming a ton of bullets, that would be ideal. For me, I don't care, I'll use up as many bullets as I want. I just don't want to be given, you know, like an auto shotgun to a defender and having him run out of ammo 3 seconds later, or giving my giant LMG to a defender and having them run out of ammo in 5 seconds. It would suck. Alright, we got 2 more of these. There's another laser rifle. Yeah, I saw somebody in one of my games. I wonder if it actually was the legendary variant or what, but I saw somebody with a laser rifle that had the nature. I say enchantment, but they had the nature status effect. So we're going to go ahead and ignore... Well, actually... So where are we at right now? We opened up 200 of these, and then 13 across the other ones. So let's go ahead and claim 10 founders.
Mind if I borrow that?
No, you can't borrow it. Yeah, so this without becoming upgraded or anything like that, because they don't upgrade. Dim Mac Mary. Or Mari. Copper founder weapon. Oh, there goes my kneecaps. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, no. I don't need to pick. Just give me all of the loot already. Ah, screw it. We'll go by Bearcat. Well, now you're a pile of cards.
You even know?
Yes, I know how to use it. Die. Stupid pinata back-talking me. Take that. Let's get a tool schematic. How is a heavy sledge not a hammer? How is that considered a tool? Sure, we'll get the same one we just did before. Why not? And then there's the Founder's Warhammer, which I don't need because I've got the Doom Hammer, so there's really no point in even keeping the Founder's version. If I have the Legendary version, there's no point in keeping the other version of it. The lower tier Founder version, because I'm not going to be using it. I'm not going to be handing it out to people. I'm going to be handing out the Legendary to people because I want them to be like, oh, look at this. Wow. I'm Owen Wilson. And you just gave me a Legendary weapon. Get a Founder's Vendetta. Actually, with having that quick shot, maybe I don't even need the Copper's Founder Vendetta anymore. Tank Penny. All the way to the bank, carrying... I wonder how many items I have in my inventory, because you can only have 500, right? And then the rest of it just ends up being overflow. It's a good thing they don't make you go through and clean out your inventory in between opening all of these, because my inventory is way more than 500 right now. For all my schematics and people and everything. Yeah, see, I didn't even highlight one, and it just selected it. There we go. The double punch was the one that I was talking about before, where I got it and used it a little bit and then ended up sucking. See there, I highlighted it twice and it still worked, so they must have fixed that then. Yeah, it's kind of alright, I suppose. Better than a regular loot pinata. I would say still probably not... That was weird. Still probably not better than a silver, though, just because these are all Founder's weapons, and there are probably still some epics that I hadn't got yet. The fact that the regular gold pinatas don't actually give you a proper amount of legendaries is sad. Alright, then we'll get 10 more of these bad boys, so we're up to our 233 then. Just gotta slog through some more of these. Like, was it Trish Newman was the character I was talking about in that book before? What, wait, no, what was that? I saw that. I saw you try to sneak that past me while I was leaning back in my gaming chair. My little J thing on the floor. While also trying to drink root beer. Went to go see The Dark Tower today, actually. Oh, movie was, well, I'm gonna say it was fantastic. I enjoyed it. And obviously I got into a conversation with my stepdad about it afterwards because I took him and my brother to go see it. So I'm pretty sure he enjoyed it. I bet he would love to have played Jake. I know I would have loved to play Jake, but too old for the role now. Idris Elba did alright as the gunslinger. I don't know, we might get into a little bit of spoiler territory, but we were talking about some things that were different. The fact that they decided to not go with killing Jake, which really isn't that big of a deal, because, I mean, Jake did die, I think, twice? I don't think he died the third time. How was it that... I forget how he got to Midworld the third time, because I know the first time he got pushed in front of a car and ran over, and then the second time the gunslinger let him die, but then he went back and changed it, so Jake had, like, all the fucked up memories and shit until he finally got back to Midworld. Oh, yeah, he went to that house. Yeah, so he didn't die the third time he got back. He actually did get to go through the doors in the drawing of the 3. think he was the last one drawn, right? Because he was in the fight with Susanna and Eddie while they were trying to do that. Yeah, I ended up talking with him about, like, because he tried to say that Jake, when he went down in the subway running away from the skin fucking people. I don't remember that, but then again, I don't think I got far enough in the series for that. I got through whenever they had that flashback of Roland and his friend, and then it has the chick like getting ready and being checked to make sure that she's still a virgin by that creepy old lady, and then she like plays with herself to the image of Roland. I think that was just King doing the trying to talk up Roland a little bit more. But yeah, I read through that flashback. I think that might have been the 4th book.
Hey, watch what you're swinging on.
Or maybe that was the 3rd. Was the drawing... I don't think the drawing of the 3 was... No, wait, was that flashback before or after they actually got to the train that tried to kill them? Alright, so that was 233. Let's go ahead and grab this one real quick.
You even know.
234. And then why don't we just go ahead and round it off to 235. We'll get one more regular pinata, and then we'll go through our loot. Now we'll get the skull cleave. Alright. Back, and then, yeah, I got 3,375. I'll be getting more from missions and stuff anyway. Just another regular one with a few items. Alright. There we go. Let's go ahead and collect up some research points. I think I need 3,700 for the next truck upgrade. Yeah. Alright, armory. We're going to go ahead and do our collections first. There's a level 5 rescue trooper that apparently I was missing. There we go. Now you're in collections, and you want him, right? I can see his bonuses, correct? Yeah, he's a support. So we can go ahead and chuck him away because he doesn't have a tactical. I'm going to check all the high tier ones just to see if they have a good tactical. Because I haven't read through all of the characters yet, but I did check a few of them. 3 skill points, woot. Gives me 2 more skill tree nodes I can purchase. Go down to constructors, come on, there you go. I hate it when it lags like that. It's not that hard. Constructor. See, crescent kick applies affliction for 3 seconds, dealing blah blah blah. Requires ninja primary hero. Affliction for 3 crescent kick. Well, I don't use ninja, so yep, you can go ahead and go away. Although I do have the ninjas, I really don't use them. I really just prefer to use my Outlander. Let's go ahead and preview you. That's my support. Right, you can go away. So where were we at before? 65? Dragon. Preview you, Mr. Ninja. What you got? Constructor primary. Gross. You can go away. Collections level up. Woot! Pure drops of rain, lightning in a bottle, and some Eye of the Storm. Fantastic. Never have too many pure drops of rain. Use a striker AC. Do you have a tactical? Constructor primary. Alright, and we got wall spikes. We got the epic version we can chuck away. And then I've got 2 of the legendary version. So we've got that one or this one. We'll get rid of the lower level one. Right, there isn't any, like... Yeah, they're both the same. There's no, like, level up bonuses for one versus the other. There we go. Third level up to our collections. 2,000 hero XP, because I'm not going to get enough already. Alright, we're not going to bother with that one. And then I got another legendary gas trap. Top of the one I already had, so we're going to head and chuck away the lower level one. There you go. They've got the ceiling electric fields. Another collection level up, fourth one. 3 more skill points. And I didn't get 2 of these, right? Good. Just that one. We'll go ahead and keep that one. And then I just got 1 of these, right? Yep, good. And I still just have the 1 of this, correct? Good. Alrighty then. Yep, just need the legendary heal pad. I really don't care about the launcher or the patrol ward. And then really just want the legendary wall spikes. Or wall darts. So let's see, defenders. There's just that one down there that wants to level up. Right? Yeah. Survivors, which is already full, it just wants my higher level one. And then we've got lead survivors. If they're not legendary, we don't need them. Lead engineers. Slot another one of him in there. And then do we have... I think that's the one that I... don't know, maybe it isn't. Whatever. If they end up not filling my slot, I'll come back and slot them later. Oh yeah, that's her. She leveled up. I must have pulled her out of somewhere. Somewhere that I had her before. The legendary. Okay, so we'll have to come back and check them out. I'm not going to be chucking away them. So we've got our assault rifles. We just have the one that we're going to be chucking away, which is the death ray. We've got the level 21 that's going in here. Level 70. Pure drops of rain, lightning in a bottle, eye of the storm. Fantastic. Alright. And then, oh, that's medium. I gotta figure out which one's better. And that one's small, too. I gotta compare that to the Nocturno. And I'm definitely gonna have to compare these two. Semi-auto rifle. I do like semi-auto. And I mean, burning through the ammo is not fantastic. Let's go ahead and look at these. So this is a shotgun. What does it do, though? Ammo cost, magazine size. So this is an explosive one. And then that one takes energy. So this is... oh, it's basically the same thing. Cool, we'll keep that around, check out how that goes. Then we can chuck this one away. There you go. And we've got an energy pistol down here that wants to be chucked away. There we are. Okay, so we got that one over there. I didn't realize it was actually 2 legendaries there, so... shotguns, we've only got the one to chuck away, which means we definitely did not get another legendary shotgun, so that one's gone. Alright, snipers. We can definitely get rid of the epic snipers now. That was one that I had that I kind of used a little bit. And then we've got this, oh, that one was heavy. Damn it. Yeah, I guess I don't have a good heavy weapon. Do you have any pistols that are good heavy? No. Damn, I wish I would have gotten the judge or something. Then here we go, some explosive weapons. Keep my legendary one. Go ahead and chuck away the epic one. I didn't get another one. Good. Then we've got the level 1 sword that needs to go away. We got 2 of them. Alright, there we go. That's gone. We've got some axes, level 1s. Alright, that's cool. Copper antler axe, copper clacks? Claks? Whatever. Chuck that away. A weapon pack. Ooh, nice. We'll go ahead and get rid of this. Yeah, we got 2 of the stop axes. Then we got this one, the Copper Storm Chaser's Revenge. Neat, that one can go away. Still need the legendary laser axe and the regular medium axe. Stupid. We got a copper skewer that can go away. And then what else we got? Do I have another laser sight? I do. Weird. Yeah, why do I even have that? Here, you can have it. I don't need it. Guess I had 2 and I saved 1. Hardware. Apparently I didn't have the regular copper warhammer, I just had the stupid founder's one. Got the rocket sledges, got the copper husk stomper, and the copper rocket sledge. I think I might save that one just for if I have a character, somebody that really likes the other one, because I mean that's a rocket one versus just the regular doom hammer. That might be nice. So I guess hardware just includes the wrenches and the hammers. Neat. So what does my rewards look like? We get 20 pure drops of rain for 75. Great. Guess we might come back and level some stuff up in there. Anyway, we got a weapon pack.
Are you a lumberjack?
No. Maybe give me something better than just some of this crap. More stuff to destroy. Oh, that's nice. That one can go into collections right away. Oops, armory. Collection box. Quickly, down to hardware. Go over to wrenches. Oh, have to go down. There we go. Copper socket wrench. Here you go. Alrighty then. Now, the survivors. 1,230. So we're going to keep our mythics, our legendaries, and I don't know, we'll keep the epics for now. Now it is time to remove all of this. So 640. You only get 200 for each of these. So that is 13,600 in gray ones. Oh god, it's taking too long. And I can't even properly talk about any topic because I'll get distracted and end up messing this up, and it's going to take so much longer. Where's my auto delete all greens and grays and blues button? Because they really do me no good whatsoever. Alright, so we were at 13,600 before. That's essentially 60,000 right there. And I'll keep the epics. Obviously I'm going to use the legendaries first, but then I'll keep the epics for just filling out the slots and making sure that I get my bonuses to certain things. So there we go, about 90,000 out of that, and then yeah, all the rest of these we'll just highlight them all at least once, that way they get out of my thing and I won't have to come back and look at them. So we'll keep all of these guys just so I can pick and choose more about who I want where and everything. Just to fill up my bonus slots. So there we go. That's all of them gone. That was about 300 of the bastards. Now on to defenders, which we'll go ahead and leave all of them. But all of you bastards must go. Whoops. There we go. That's 5,000 XP out of the gray ones. I'm getting better at this. What did I say that was? Was that 5,000 of those ones? Yeah, so there's 25,000 to the green ones. Do you have any special skills? I can recycle things really fast in Fortnite. Whoops, no, we're not going to recycle them. Even though I really don't need all that many. It's actually because I need them to be slotted in different places. So it's actually better to just have that. So there's 30,000 of those bastards. Alrighty then. Yeah, because I only have the one legendary and then the rest of these are... Wait, where's the one that had a marksman? That's bullshit. Unless it was a hero. It wasn't a hero. So there we go. We got a few epics right there, and then we got heroes to get rid of. Stop lagging, game. It's like, but you have too many. It's trying to load in all their stats and shit, isn't it? Yeah. That's annoying. Oh, I should have switched to this before. Just fucking highlight her, damn it. If you could register every button click, that would be great. Register my A clicks. It's like, nah, we're not. Register my fucking A. I'm hitting A. Thank you. Stop trying to display me all their stats. I don't give a shit. Just let me destroy them. So it's 12,800 for the greens. Get rid of the blues. Probably get rid of the purples too. But as I get more expedition slots, I'm going to need people to send on those. So if they're just... If I have an extra slot, send somebody out. I think I mentioned it before in the other video. I know I tried to mention it in the first one that ended up getting corrupted, but people are looking at me destroying all these blue ones. Like, I would happily even play as those characters, and you won't even keep them on as support. Yeah, because I'm an asshole. Stats bonuses. Throwing stars will cost 40% extra headshot damage. Ooh, that's actually pretty nice. Alright, and then we've got weapons. Yay. All the new ones. There's all my legendaries and stuff. Those are nice. And then everything else. It just keeps going and going and going. It's the Duracell of this crap. Alright, rather than needing to switch, I think I'm just gonna... Whoops. I think I'm just gonna go upwards. That didn't work. Destroy everything up through the blues. I'm not even gonna bother keeping track of how much XP I'm getting out of each one. Yeah, no, the fucking golf club. Don't need these either. I wish I could just hold A and select them. So it's not that often, though, that people have to get rid of this many. Currently, my speed at destroying these is only being hindered by the game. I could be going faster, but every time I try to go a little bit too fast, it decides it's going to mess up. See? Fuck you. Boy, if I hit B right now, it would suck. Yeah, that can go. Copper Templar? Yeah, that's good. Copper Scythe, you can go. Copper Raptor. Yeah, any of you that aren't even like founders, you can just get right the hell out of here. Yes, I see that you're red inventory. Give me a second. Let me get B back down to a somewhat acceptable number. And then I can start checking out my good legendary stuff. Oh, fantastic. 290,000 XP. 180 weapon signs, 47 trap signs. Destroy. Confirm. Alrighty then. And we got the rest of the stuff that's in here. Just go ahead and highlight it all so I can go and compare it on my other page without needing to come back over here. Alrighty then. Now, what do we have here? We have our stuff that's already leveled up here. You know what? Why don't we just get rid of all the crap that says Founders on it? Copper Cobra. We'll just... Did I already put away the Copper Dragon? I must have, because that wasn't in the thing. Alright, all of you can go. I'm not going to bother with all of the epics and whether or not they properly match up. We'll just get rid of them. There's one else. We'll get rid of you and a spear. I don't know why the fuck that was even there. Must not have highlighted it properly or something. So we got the Founder's Wasp and the Dragonfly, so we can go ahead and get rid of that one. We've got the legendary of this one, so we can go ahead and get rid of that one. And I mean, the copper scoped Dragonfly, and then the copper Dragonfly. Interesting. I'll have to decide which one of these I like better. So 540, 540.2, 540.2. So I guess this one just doesn't have a scope on it? Maybe is the way it works. Anyway, let's see what else. I do have the Doom Hammer, so we'll go ahead and get rid of that. I've got the, you know what, honestly, these can just all go. I keep the Founder's Lawbringer. That's my only heavy weapon right now. Alright, and then what else is down here in my legendaries that I just got? So, definitely need to upgrade those spikes. We've got the hammer. The bolt I don't need. That's medium. And the Hunter Killer is definitely better than that, so we'll get rid of the bolt. And then... Alright, so we'll go ahead and recycle all these. Ta-da! Alright, and now all the stuff up there that's already leveled up, we're not going to worry about. Alright, now we need to compare you to the scoped one. So the difference is the fact that one has a scope, and then the other one doesn't, and it just damage type 2. Nature and damage type to fire. The scoped one is nature, and the copper dragonfly is... Yeah, sure. We'll keep the scoped one. I don't think I need that one. I think I can put that in the collections, though. So we'll save that. And then the Hunter-Killer. It's got an 800. It's a medium. Got this one, it's a small size. Alright, we're going to go ahead and upgrade this one. Just to see if it's better than the Founder's Pistol. And if it is, we'll keep this one as our pistol that we give to people. So this is better in damage and DPS. Got a better critical. It's got obviously the higher durability, and it's got better impact. Otherwise, it is pretty much the same. Just way better for critical and a bunch of us. Whoops. So yep, we're gonna go ahead and keep that one on. And I like it better than that one. And this one, actually, the DPS is pretty close to the quick shot. So I like the Haywire Storm way better than the quick shot, actually. Anyway, we've got a shotgun thing here. Let's go ahead and level this up. Alright, so then we go ahead and compare that to that. So this has a lower DPS, about the same damage, but it's definitely going to have more range. The fire rate is down. Well, the fire rate really doesn't matter because, I mean, it's all about the reload time. So the reload time is actually somewhat okay. Durability is better. I think that's going to end up being my primary shotgun weapon, though. Is going to be that little pistol. And again, I think I said that about the other one, too. Alright, and then we're going to use the Scoped Wasp, just because I like scope. And although this is a medium, if I make this one the medium, and then this one also the medium, I should be able to conserve enough ammo to counteract that LMG. So then, what is the comparison between this one and that one? So higher magazine size, higher fire rate. Yeah, it's got the same fire rate as the quick shot. And then how does this compare to my... Oh, well, obviously it's going to be better, but... because that one's evolved. So then we'll keep those two. Those will be quite useful. Yeah, the drum roll is really useless. And then we've got this, which is a small. Let's compare how it handles to the other one, to my Nocturno. So, yep, the damage is definitely going to be better. The critical hit chance is better on the Nocturno. Otherwise, it is the same stats, really. I mean, everything's the same except for damage and critical hit chance, or critical hit damage. Headshot damage, fire rate. Yeah, I don't need the Scar. I think we can put the Scar into collections, and we'll put the Copper Dragonfly into collections too. And then we're definitely going to go ahead and level up this. There we go. The legendary Force Spikes. I'm not going to worry about that. We'll go ahead and upgrade this one, just because that'll be a fun weapon for other people to use. Not really going to use it too much. Impact of 424. That one still got double the impact. It's got about the impact of the other thing, which isn't that great. I would assume the heavy attack gives you more impact out of it, though. And then we'll upgrade the Ceiling Zap. Max durability increase. Cool. Alrighty then, so we got all those done. We can probably evolve one of the weapons, actually. So I've got my small, medium, and laser. What gun do I actually want to evolve, though? I have enough to evolve this one and the other one. I've got way too many weapon designs. I can evolve that and my scoped dragonfly. And that one's small. So I mean, if I had more ammo conserving weapons, I could have that. I could have burning through ammo weapons and conserving ammo weapons. Actually, I don't have a good shotgun that I like to use, so we're gonna go ahead and evolve this one and then level it up. So we get increased damage by 20%, which is gonna be fantastic. And then durability decay is great. And then what damage type does it change to? Cool if it was energy. Fire. Ooh, nice. So then, what am I comparing this to? Oh yeah, the bear cat. Yeah, better than it now. And again, the bear cat isn't entirely upgraded just yet. So what other one are we going to evolve? So we evolved that one, and then we might as well evolve something with some better ammo consumption. And I mean, if I'm going that route, I might as well go ahead and do debating, because I either do the sniper rifle and then get the hunter killer, or I get the haywire right away, and that will conserve my small ammo too. Not really any point in conserving my energy, although it is expensive to make because it requires bacon. You know what? I'm sick of not having a sniper. 15% damage, 20% damage, fantastic. Boom, 1,474. So it's got 10 shots, it's going to fire at 2.5, and then it's got a 2.6 reload speed. So it's still faster than the drum roll, even. So there we go. And what does it take to evolve it again? So that's 40 pure drops of rain, lightning in a bottle, which is rarer, and then just require the other node. So there we go, we got our sniper leveled up, we've got the shotgun pistol leveled up, and then we got the ceiling zapper and the force spikes. Ones that don't need the reload and have higher durability. I think, yeah, it's got 142, and this one's 313. So these ones that are just like the passives are definitely made for higher traffic areas. So these are like farther away from the base if you want to whittle them down, and then the strong ones get snatched up by those ones. Durability on this is 28. So there's definitely traps that are designed to be like if they're running along the wall and on the floor and everything else, like if they're cutting corners, those would be good, I suppose. So I think we can chuck away the Scar and the Copper Dragonfly, and I think we'll be fine with that. So let's go ahead and chuck those away real quick. So there's assault rifle, the Scar I wanted to chuck away. Whoops. There, we'll stick away the Scar. There you go. Because the Nocturno is the same thing but better. And then, what was the other one? The Sniper? Standard scope and the standard sniper. So we're going to keep the standard scope and get rid of the standard sniper. There we go. That one's put away. And I think we were at 65 before, so we've gone up 8 more levels in our collection. I think only 17 left. So an epic hero transformation, and then that stuff. Can I even do epic transformations properly yet? I got some survivors out of that. We'll get rid of you. Confirm. Alright, let's go ahead and give my... Whoops. There we go. Let's go ahead and give you your level 30. Boom. We'll return most of the XP invested. That's interesting. I didn't realize that. Okay. Well, it doesn't even... Oh, there we go. View evolution. So 60 pure drops of rain, 22 lightnings a bottle, 13 eyes of the storm, and another node. And expensive as crap for XP. Which, I mean, I'm not really going to be leveling up anybody else maybe my defenders with that XP. Otherwise, it's not going to anybody but him. We can't do that. We're not going to worry about that. Armory. We've got some skill points to spend. Go ahead and purchase that one. That one. And then nab the gym rat in the training team.
Oh well, don't fear the Reaper.
I'll be honest, that "oh well, don't fear the Reaper" sounded a lot like Miles Luna. Alright, we got an epic hero out of that. Then we got our survivor squads we're going to chuck some people into. Alright, do we have a legendary that can go better right here? Because I like this squad. Alright, let's stick... What are you doing? What are you doing? There we go. Stick nobody there and see who's got the best. So, you've got the trap damage and the personality match. I mean, you've got the trap damage and you're a legendary. So, what if we upgrade you? Come on. Why does it take so damn long to upgrade you bastards? Did my lightning level go down? I thought it was at 30 before. Maybe it was like you got rid of so much stuff it actually affected that. Oh, she's still better than the legendary. Cool, personality match is good then. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Give her here. Come on. There we go. Her. Thank you. Yeah, and then he's got the trap damage without the personality match. So what if can I get, do I have another person with the trap damage and personality match? Get rid of that. Alright. Personality match. Trap match. No personality and trap match? Guessing all the rest of these are just, yeah, okay. So personality or trap match. Might as well go ahead and pop her in there then. Alright, and then let's see. We need to decide who actually is best in some of these slots. We don't have a lead for this one yet. Got a better legendary to come in here. Go ahead and chuck his ass in here. And then there's nothing else matching in here anyway. Might as well upgrade one of these things and chuck them in. Or just leave it. I suppose you can stay. We got any legendaries with the personality match? No, so what are these? So these are like arrows up and weird thingies. So stupid. We do have this slot here open for a circle personality type. Well, let's go ahead and keep the personalities matching in here. And then we can definitely swap you out for somebody with a better personality. Yeah, here we go. Get some diversity in my training group. They're all going to be cooperative. Why does it take so long to upgrade this stupid thing? Thank you. Yep, chuck her in there. Fortitude is at 444. Fantastic. Now we just need more cooperative people. We've got 2 with health bonus. Fantastic. We need trap durability still. Do we have anybody better to fill this slot? We got him with the personality match and the shield bonus. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade you and then stick you in there. I like how having epics that actually match up properly is still better than having a legendary in the slot. Also, my lightning thing went back up. I don't know if that's got anything to do with what I'm doing in here, or if it's just like your survivors or your squads are rank 31 or something like that, but got them in here, they're working out really well. Alright. With the personality match now. Boom. Alright, we got matching personalities there, matching personalities there. Ooh, these ones are not matching. Alright, so let's see, we got, let's take this cooperative chick here. Alright, we'll stick you in here. Calm down, I get my fortitude up in a second. Then we'll stick you in here. Get over there. There you go. And then stick you in here. So we're at 427 right now. And then we'll upgrade all these epic survivors in here. Oh yeah, it's going up as I'm upgrading them. So swapping out my survivors and having worse stuff actually decreases my level. Which absolutely makes sense. It's the total sum of like how good your character is, how good your weapons are, how good your squads are, how good your traps are. Upgrade this chick. I don't see why you would evolve a lot of the people that are in these groups. Really? I mean, for the most part, you're going to be wanting to use all your pure drops of rain on your actual person. I suppose the squads are more like getting up to that perfect, like, doing your EV training in Pokemon. I mean, that's what it's going to be. We need the pragmatic people getting my level up. Doing day jobs. Look at that little lightning thing slowly climb. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, whew, that was just a game crash. I thought for a second maybe my Elgato cut out. That would have been very bad. Yet another delay. In accessing all of my loot. What pistol is he using? Is that the quick shot? I mean, she's got the Nocturno. He's got the regular version of his sword. And then it looks like she's got the rocket hammer. Come on, finish up. I think it's dumb how it has the loading screen, and then you log in, and it's like more loading screen. Definitely hate it when you lag out of a match, because you gotta go through this loading screen, get into the game, and then go through the game loading screen. And you lag out of matches, or I wouldn't say lag out of matches, the game crashes while you're in a match way too much. And then you're stuck just sitting through both the screens to get your stuff for finishing out the actual thing. Also forgot I had Fortnite's volume turned way down, so you guys probably weren't hardly hearing it most of the time. I have it turned down for when I'm recording with other people because I need to hear their voices over top of the game sound rather than hearing gunfire while somebody's very quietly whispering. Come on. Querying your purchases. Purchase content may be temporarily unavailable. Blah, 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 blah. What? No, bullshit. Oh, what is this crap? This happened before. The server must have gone down or something. This is dumb. Damn it! Alright, fuck it, I'm gonna go play some Dead by Daylight then. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll finish maxing out my character, hopefully getting up to level 32 or 33 with my squads. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.